20% of the world's oil flows through a gap narrower than the English Channel. 3 weeks ago, one country shut it down. What happened next is the biggest energy crisis in recorded history. On February 28, 2026, the U.S. and Israel launched Operation Epic Fury against Iran. Iran's supreme leader was killed in the strike. Iran retaliated by shutting down the most important waterway on Earth. They laid sea mines, attacked merchant ships, declared the strait closed. 200 tankers were stranded overnight. 12 to 15 million barrels per day, gone. Bigger than the 1973 Arab oil embargo, bigger than the Gulf War, combined. Oil prices moved first. Brent crude jumped from $73 to $83 in days. Gas hit $4 a gallon by March 31st. Oil was just the first domino. Iran hit Qatar's Ras Laffan complex, the largest liquefied natural gas facility on the planet. Liquefied natural gas? That's regular natural gas cooled down until it becomes liquid so you can ship it overseas. 17% of Qatar's capacity, destroyed. The repair timeline, 3 to 5 years. Asian natural gas prices spiked 140%. And those prices aren't coming back down for years. It wasn't just energy. The Gulf produces 30% of the world's internationally traded fertilizers. Fertilizer makes food grow. Less fertilizer means less food means higher prices. A war 7,000 miles away just made your groceries more expensive. U.S. inflation forecasts jumped to 4.2% for 2026. 10-year Treasury bond yields spiked to 4.46%. Mortgage rates climbed to 6.38%. A war in the Middle East directly made it harder for Americans to buy a home. The U.S. government panicked. They released 400 million barrels from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, the emergency oil stockpile. Bigger than Libya in 2011, bigger than Ukraine in 2022 by far. They lifted sanctions on Russian and Iranian oil. The same Russian oil they'd sanctioned for invading Ukraine, the same Iranian oil they'd just bombed Iran over. Years of foreign policy bursts reversed overnight, just to keep gas prices from getting worse. On March 23rd, someone placed $580 million in short positions. Short positions, meaning someone bet that prices were about to drop, and if they do drop, you collect. 15 minutes later, the president announced a pause in attacks on Iran. Oil prices fell. Those short positions paid out. The Financial Times found the evidence, $580 million, 15 minutes of advance knowledge. Someone knew the announcement was coming, and they made a fortune off a war. On April 8th, a ceasefire was announced. Markets exploded. The Dow surged 1,300 points in a single day. Oil prices dropped sharply. Everyone exhaled. But the ceasefire is only 2 weeks long. The sea mines are still there. Insurance companies won't cover tankers passing through. Analysts say it'll take months to clear the shipping lanes. And Qatar's natural gas facility, still broken, for years. The world always knew this could happen. 20% of the world's oil, a 21-mile gap bordered by a hostile nation. Everyone saw the vulnerability. Nobody fixed it. And now the world knows exactly what happens when that gap closes. If you like stories like these, please like and subscribe.